Jai Matara, Jai Bhaira Baba, Jai Ma Kamakya. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Kaini Vacha Mansandir Vabudyatmana Prakati Savavat Karomi Yadya Sakalam Prasmai Naranayati Samarpayami. Jai. What's going on, Aeons? We are back again with the Ramakrishna Show, a show about SPX 6900, spirituality, and finance. I always change it because it's a very unstructured organism, what I got going here, all right? We are on episode 13, I think it's 14, but I could be wrong. I'll figure that one out later. But yeah, episode 14, we'll go with that for now. Yeah, and just episode 14. Lost my train of thought here, guys. I'm in the bottom 25th percent quantile of IQ, as you can tell. So yeah, just excited to be here. I love you guys. Love you, Aeons. You guys are amazing. I love the energy that's being shown every day. Every day I discover something new. I'm having a great time on the timeline, just bull posting, trying to figure out more things that I can do, essentially, and committing to what I've already committed to, which is this daily show, news program, whatever you want to call it, variety show, 5 minute show. If it's even that, just a video, really. But that's it's neither here nor there. Either way, we are part of this movement. It's a movement. It's exciting. It's a revolution. It's a financial revolution against the systems that have oppressed us, in many different ways for many different people. And this is even important. I feel like the cults in general, the cult coins, the top cult coins is what's going to fix crypto, or at least give it a better image than what it has right now. And yeah, it's out of the death of something old comes something new. That's where you find mushrooms underneath the dead bark of a tree. So something to think about. Yeah, I wanted to talk about, I don't plan really any of these. I just have these journals here for show, but I just want to talk about the cognosphere and how it's this collective consciousness that we've all tapped into, and how that we've created in the astral realm. Right here is a physical realm where manifestation takes a lot longer. The energy is more gross in matter, rather than more subtle. When you dream, your consciousness just travels to the astral realm, where you can be anything, do anything, fly anywhere. You have more freedom there. And that's why, before anything comes into the physical realm, it always starts in the mind. Same thing with the cognosphere. That essentially exists in the astral realm. We don't really have a physical counterpart to it, but it's a place that you can travel to, by just either logging on to Twitter, following the people that are already there, and just tapping into that energy, tapping into that awareness of what's happening. Because in the day-to-day world, as you're living, going to work, going to school, whatever you got going, like, people are not aware. They're just not aware of what you're aware of what you see. And it's a matter of how to communicate what you're seeing about what's going on in the world or your life. How do you communicate that to other people so that they can see, oh wow, oh okay, I get it. Where do I get the SPX? Well, glad you asked. Pretty soon you'll be able to get on Coinbase, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's essentially what we created, and it's a magnificent thing. I was in a spaces the other day, where I believe Aeon girl was mentioning how she had a particularly bad day at work, and she was just like, I'm just gonna log on to Twitter and join the cognosphere, and like realize, what, it's not so bad. And that's very powerful that we are able to do that. This is how we're able to serve our Aeons and hopefully the rest of humanity. I know that's a big bold claim, but you got to start somewhere. I'm starting my journey as a late night talk show host right here with a camera and me. It's the same thing. Here's my show. I'm going to be feeling just as detached now as I will in the future. We'll see. But I think that's pretty darn cool, where you can go and go there, go to a space where you're in it's something special, something very special, it's very spiritual for sure, and a lot of people feel that way. um so yeah, keep it going, keep DCAing, persist forever. um yeah, it's this is really about the people in this community are able to think much differently than your regular person. We're able to connect the dots a lot quicker. um, I feel like that might be because we've undergone some type of suffering and grown from it, and have had time spent with meditation or time spent alone to process things in your life, and that has allowed you to come out of these situations that you were once suffering through at a higher level, and be able to see more clearly, as far as what's going on. You're less likely to fall for a scam. You could, when you look at SPX, you see something completely differently than somebody who has dismissed it. And that's where the work lies. Okay, how do I bridge that gap? How do I get somebody who's not into this as much as me into to see what I'm seeing? And it takes time, and everybody's doing what they can, and that's all you can ask for, you know. And I think that's wonderful. I think it's a wonderful thing. I love it when people are able to escape old ways of thinking and enter into new spaces, new perspectives, and grow, show more love, show more compassion to each other, to yourself especially. I think those are all wonderful things that make life worth living, you know. And what I'm saying is not anything new. It's been said before for millennia almost, in various contexts. But for our purposes, for what we're trying to do, um, this is the message. So I wanted to, let's see what we got here. Another 7 minutes. All right, I want to maybe read one of my art journal entries. See where it goes. All right, this was day 3, July 12th, 2025. Keep going no matter what. Motion is the lotion. The real fight is you versus you. Some days you won't feel like doing it. That's why it's important to build self discipline. It starts with a seed. It takes sun, water, energy, care, and time for the seed to grow. Bija mantras are seeds for the soul. They rewire your thought patterns to receive frequencies from your higher self. That higher self might be Krishna, Kali, Jesus, Allah, whoever. Whoever takes you to the truth. Om Namah Shivaya. DCA SPX 6900 daily. Acquired 12 SPX for $20, $1.67 for each tiny teeny coin. Results are found in the discipline, not the motivation. You're not always going to be motivated. Start small. Start with one goal. Do one thing each day to get closer to that goal. Mastering consistency is the most important aspect of getting to your destination. Be kind to yourself. Show up every day. Be kind to others. Rules handed Rules for being human handed down from ancient Sanskrit. 1. You will receive a body. 2. You will learn lessons. 3. There are no mistakes, only lessons. 4. A lesson will be repeated until it is learned. 5. Learning lessons does not end. 6. There is no better than here. 7. Others are merely mirrors of you. 8. What you make of your life is up to you. 9. Life is exactly what you think it is. 10. Your answers lie within you. 11. You will forget all of this. 12. You can remember it whenever you want. So I'll stop right there. I have a whole other page here, but I just wanted to read that part for no reason, but I thought that was pretty interesting. A lot to think about there. All right, well, I'll leave that for you guys to chew on, and I will see you tomorrow for the next episode. I love you guys. Peace. Persist forever.